Well, good afternoon. Welcome back to the Man Cave. Again, Moreland Bikers Man Cave. Now this time the star of the show is in the background here. This is my it's a 2010 Triumph Bonneville Special Edition. It's the 50th anniversary of the 1960 colour scheme for the Triumph Bonneville, the original Triumph Bonneville. But this one's got Watsonian GP sidecar attached to it, tastefully painted by a good friend of mine to match the that 1960 colour scheme. And this time this was a trip, another rally, and a more successful rally than the Dragon Rally, I have to say. But this was the Dambuster Rally across in Lincolnshire last weekend actually, and it was a great trip. There was 8 of us went. And I had a passenger. One of the reasons I took the outfit was because I got one of my mate's sons. He's only 7, is Vincent, but he had a ride in the sidecar a couple of years ago, and he loved it. So, and he wanted to go to the rally. So I said, "Yep, we'll take the outfit, and he can come with us." So that's it. It's like I say, it was the Dambuster Rally across in Lincolnshire. It was in the midst of all the old World War II airfields, very near to where the commemorative flight is based over there. And we took a run out on the Saturday. We took a run out to Skegness, and we were honoured by a flyby, if you like, by one of the Hawker Hurricanes that made its fame during the Second World War. So yes, it was an interesting trip, very different to my Himalayan trips, obviously, but interesting, pleasant, most enjoyable, amazing rally site amongst all these artifacts from the wartime years. So yeah, have a look through it. I have to warn you though, the sound, again, the sound is not perfect. I took a different helmet with different connections, and it wasn't anywhere near perfect. But I put something together, and I hope it passes muster, as I would have said in those days. So have a look through it, and let me know what you think. Give us a thumbs up if you enjoy it. And if you haven't subscribed already, be great if you would. Thanks a lot anyway. See what you think. Cheers. Well, we're off once again. Welcome back, and thanks for having a gander at my channel, folks. We're not Himalayan mounted this time. We're on Daisy, a Triumph Bonneville sidecar outfit. If you saw the registration number, you'd understand why it's called Daisy. When I bought the bike a good few years ago, went round the back of the house who was selling it. I think we call them vendors, don't we? Yeah. And he introduced me to, and he said, "And here's Daisy." And as soon as I saw the registration number, yeah, DA10XSY, Daisy. And that's what started the ball rolling for naming my bikes. Somebody had to be blamed. So anyway, this weekend we're off to the wilds of the flatlands of Lincolnshire. Regular viewers will remember, no doubt, the atrocious efforts I made for the Dragon Rally in Wales back in February. I aim to put that right this weekend, because this weekend we're going to the Dambusters Rally, which on the face of it looks like it's going to be something a bit special. Of course, during the Second World War, the flatlands of Lincolnshire were full of wartime airfields, and the rally site is just up the road from RAF Coningsby, which is where the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight is kept. It's Tattershall Thorpe. The rally's actually on a visitor centre, so it should be pretty good. Well, the main reason I'm on Daisy is because there's a group of lads from Cheadle, just about 12 miles away from where I live. We meet on a Tuesday night. I won't tell you what we call ourselves, it's a bit rude. But it was these lads who were going to the rally, and they asked if we want to go along with them, so I am doing. And one of the lads, he's got a little lad. I can't remember how old he is now, Vincent. It's Mark's well and truly into his bikes, and he's the history of his bikes. And I'm fairly sure Vincent was named after that fantastic V-twin. But about 3, maybe 4 years ago, we had a cafe meet at the Yonderman Cafe, and I went on Daisy, and I could see that young Vincent was looking around the outfit, you know. Obviously, I'd not seen an outfit at close quarters before, so I said, "Do you want to ride round in the sidecar a little short distance?" "Oh yeah." He said, "Can I, Dad?" And Mark's, "Of course you can." For some reason the damn fool trusts me. But anyway, so I took him up the road and back, and he got out bubbling with excitement. He said, Dad, we've got to have one of these." Well, Mark's a confirmed member of the sports bike brigade, so I can't see that happening. But I offered to take Vincent in the sidecar. Oh, red kite! Good Lord above! I knew there was one around somewhere. So yes, we're meeting up at Cheadle, and then heading off to Lincolnshire. Well, that's it. That's us ready for the road. I've got my passenger on board. Vincent, give us a wave for the camera. Alright, Vincent. He says he's enjoying himself, so let's try and keep it that way. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Lucky 7 bikes. Heading off from the Master Potter pub at Cheadle in Staffordshire. Bound for Tattersall Thorne. In Lincolnshire. So let's see how we go.
kick grommet out then?
No, he's changed his shape a bit.
Hello, youngster. How are
I'm
you?
sorry, I can't switch the engine off just a minute.
Oh, no, all right.
Because the starter won't work off the button.
Oh.
I've got a magic box of tricks though. Now this young man belongs to the gentleman behind, so he's probably got his ticket.
Do you need a bin bag? Bin bag. Do you need one?
Not really. What for? The rubbish.
Yeah.
Let's go on then.
You got one? You got one or you need one?
No, I'll have one. That's all. Yeah. Okay.
Bin bag. Oh, a wristband, sorry.
Thank you. Sorry, sir. So you got a bit of trouble with starting problems?
It's yeah. The starter won't work off the button.
Well, I've got a jump pack if you need it.
I've got one with me.
Oh, right, yeah.
It's constantly on charge, so it's just a bit of a nuisance having to use it every time I stop anywhere.
Right, yeah.
Cheers. I don't need my ticket back. I don't need my ticket again.
Hey?
I don't need my tickets again.
No. There's no draw, there's no other bits and pieces. So.
Right.
There's room down that way.
Okay.
We have some room on this left-hand side.
There should have been a group arrive. We got separated on the A15, you see.
Oh, right, yeah.
So
if you have a look down,
we'll have a look around, yeah. Okay. All right,
space,
thanks a
are we?
lot.
Right.
Well, we've got here Dambuster Rally. Tent up, bars open, but we're going to go for a bit of a walk around. It's an interesting sight, this. We're not quite pitched amongst the aeroplanes, but the aircraft are not too far away from us. One or two interesting characters around. But it's a bit different to the last rally I was at, the Dragon Rally. Horizontal rain. This is about 30 degrees sunshine. Couldn't be more different. English electric lightning behind me. Bloodhound missile across there. You can tell from the buildings it's an old RAF base that we're on. Old searchlight in there. Radial engine. Doesn't say what it's off. nose cone, all sorts of relics, and that is either a Wessex or a Whirlwind helicopter. I think it's a Wessex. Yes, there's some nice bikes, some interesting bikes. Didn't we have a wonderful day the day we went to Skaggy? Da, 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 da. Well, you join me again as we take a run out from the rally site to jolly old Skegness. And as you can imagine, for an August Saturday, it's a bit busy. But it's a nice little run across here. But as usual, we got split up from the rest of the group, so we're going to go and find them. Oh, I think we found them. Yeah. Well, we made it. Bit rough, bit of off-roading, and my camera's loose, but never mind. It all makes things interesting. Right, we'll go for a wander around. I'll see you later. Well, I've been parked the bikes. We've taken a walk down, and we've reached the beach. Isn't that lovely? All these lovely people. I don't think I'll be going on the Ferris wheel. I have a little bit of a thing about Ferris wheels, I just don't like them. So yes, I haven't really just had an ice cream. And I certainly haven't had a candy floss. But there are some things you just have to do when you go to the seaside. But I won't be going for a paddle. Honest, I won't be going for a paddle, full stop. This is a rare treat for us. And we're not far from RAF Coningsby, but this is a hurricane, Orca hurricane that's just come over. It's coming over the beach. What a magnificent sight. I hope I've caught it. Are you okay, Vincent? Alright? Okay. Well, you join us on the way back into the rally site from Skegness, and I have to say it's been a really pleasant change for me, away from my beloved moorlands and hills and mountains, across the Lincolnshire wolds as we've been. I do hope eventually this traffic thins out so we're only a few miles away from the rally site now. But I think I might try a slightly different route back off this main drag. We're on the main Lincoln Road at the minute, and I think I'll cut across to Coningsby, just see if we can see anything of the airbase at Coningsby, because that's where the Battle of Britain Memorial Flight is kept. It is where the Hurricane would have come across from, that we were fortunate enough to see it on the promenade at Skegness. That was a real bonus, was that, to be honest. Well, that's the Blue Belt, and that's our destination this afternoon or this evening, I think. Relatively short walk from the rally site, which is here. Here we are back, safe and sound. We'll have another little walk around, I think. You need the toilet? You want to take your helmet off? That's one marvellous passenger. Alright. Cheers. So let's have another look around, another gander around the rally field, shall we? Like I say, it's based at Thorpe Camp, which is an old RAF base, and it's a museum. So we'll go and have a look. See what we can see. Lots of nice information. First World War aircraft, Fokker triplane, Sopwith Camel, the two most famous ones really, and the Albatross. Vickers Vimy. Vickers Vimy. No, stand corrected. Handley Page. This is all the Royal Flying Corps before it became the RAF, of course. Fascinating stuff, really. A Zeppelin airship. That's what you call a propeller. Must be 10 foot across, 12 foot across. A bit later now. All bits of aircraft. Rolls-Royce Merlin, probably the most famous aircraft engine in history.
An opening point dodgy still can.
Halifax bomber. Of course, the most famous bomber was the Lancaster. There's a scale model of a horse. Disposable gliders, really. Took parachutists over the channel before making a forced landing wherever they got to. Interesting place. Very interesting. And there's Daisy, parked in pride of place. So we're taking a walk 5 minutes down the road to the famous Bluebell. This was allegedly the inn that the aircrew and the pilots came to the night before a big mission, and they had a good night here because they never knew whether they're going to come back or not. And you go inside, there's a propeller blade by the front door. You go inside, and on the ceiling all pilots and aircrew having signed their names on the ceiling, and it's been preserved for posterity. Absolutely brilliant. There we go. Now I've just come back from the beer tent and it's almost time to turn in, but you know, there's one guy whose videos I watch quite a lot these days, John Pawson, and one of his latest videos, he's got a collection of these, well, I've always called them hurricane lamps, but oil lamps anyway, and it prompted me to dig this one out that I've had for a few years because it's a lovely warm light. So I've got it in the tent and it's nice and safe because the tent's quite high, and it really is a nice warm glow that it gives off. Really nice warm light. So yes, thanks John for reminding me. It's nice to have it lit. So anyway, that's it. That's about it really. Tomorrow morning we pack away and head off back down the road back home. It's been a good rally. It's a long time since I've been to a rally and spent a couple of nights, but yeah, it's nice to be here. Nice to be with the rest of the crew. So yeah, deep in thought here. Right, I'll film a little bit in the morning as we leave the rally site, and that'll be it. Cheers. See you in the morning. End of a nice weekend. Lovely day. Time to go home. Back at the Bluebell. Just had a quick photograph of Daisy outside the Bluebell. Job done. Time for home. Switch off for now. See you later. So, cheerio, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.